Hello and welcome back to the Bosmer. So last time I was saying that we were going to need to sort out our court, get everybody to be married off, and well, that's what we're going to do this time. So I've set it to court, adult, unmarried. Is there anything else I need to do here? I don't think so, Oh, you know what I might do first actually, before we do this, let's go for everyone in our court who is not our religion. Let's do that. So we're looking for somebody who is specifically not our religion. Wait, not this. Okay, you two need to convert. Well, that was easy enough. He'll just convert for nothing. How about you? Will you convert? Yes. Okay. Let's do that first. Wonderful. Both of those people have converted. Did Skingrad just change size? I think it did. Oh well. Right. Now everybody is our religion. Now let's focus on marrying everyone off. So, adult, unmarried. We have 12 characters here. Let's see who we got. So you. It's also been suggested that maybe we start bringing in some congenital traits, which is probably a good idea. Let's get some inheritable traits here, and then we're going to look for prowess, and let's see who we get, right? And we want them to not be in our court already. So, like, Alandis, perfect person. Vikund, well, that's an interesting trait to bring in. It's not necessarily very good by itself, but lots and lots of children might be beneficial in the future. Let's do that. Then we're going to go down to the next person. We're just going to find him somebody to marry. So, we're, again, same settings. Going to look for prowess. You seem fine. That brings in comely. There we go. I'm not going to spend too long, because if we spend too long, you know, there's 12 characters, we're going to be here all day. But, you know, it's worth just going in here, making sure we find somebody, and then going with it. Our great-granddaughter? Is this our heir? This is our heir. Okay, no, we'll just need to find her somebody to marry at some point. That's okay. You're going to marry in. That's fine. Yep, that's okay. Next one. Who was that? So that was you, I think. So then Laris. Nobody would marry Laris. There's no inheritable traits who would marry. Okay, well. Guess we'll not look for inheritable traits for you. What about this person? Yeah, that seems good to me. Let's send that one through. Right, next is Gilrian. Let's find you another spouse. Apparently you had a spouse at one point, but they are now gone. Gonna search for inheritable traits. Okay. Gonna search for prowess. Go for Green Spinner Galthonor of Stranglewatch. Okay. Well, let's drag you into our court. That's fine. He's shrewd, which might be good for education. Right. You. Sort by inheritable traits. Okay, fair enough. Sort by prowess. And then just work our way down. How about this guy? Yeah, he seems fine. Again, not being too picky. Especially if we're not getting any inheritable traits. There's just no reason to be picky whatsoever. We might get an inheritable trait here, because you're not lowborn. Let's have a look. Nope. Alright, well, that's fine then. Scroll down here. Kalendor? Sure. Seems fine to me. I am wondering whether the fertile-infertile thing is causing a problem here. Is that this person I just married off? Okay. So I reckon we should be able to marry her off inheritably. Yes. See, I'm wondering whether this infertile thing is causing problems for the other people, because maybe it's not taking into account the fact that they have an extra 100 years of fertility. That's probably something to think about. We might need to do our own calculations on it. And that would explain why it's only affecting it when we're looking for a marriage for a woman to a man instead of a man to a woman. Because that's where the years of fertility actually matters more, I think. Anyway, let's do that. Then next one down. And well, I need to find somebody else. You're 26. How about you? You're 44. Let's see what we're like here. If I look for let's say I look for all. No, okay. There's just nobody available. Fair enough. Fair enough. Right. Back to the 27-year-old who was above him. There we go. You're the only option. Alright, you win. Being literally the only option makes it an easy choice for you. Here, find spouse. We'll go with all. Sort by prowess. Find somebody who isn't in our court. Drag him into our court. Right, next. We're looking for, so that was 44. We're looking for this 33. We do want you to have an inheritable trait. Okay, again, doesn't leave us a ton of options. It leaves us either somebody's already in our court, or it leaves us our great-granddaughter, neither of which I'm particularly fond of. What's the best prowess that we can bring in? They're all already in my court. We can bring in 16. Yeah, sure, let's bring you in here. Now, obviously I've been told, and we have checked, that strong is not an inheritable trait, so not as excited as I might have been in the past. Oh, you've got delicate as well? You know what? Hot take. We're just going to make him... Wait. If we make him leave our court, he's your Jackspur? No, he's mine. Oh, no, she would leave the court. Wait. Oh, his parents would leave the court. Oh, no. Okay, so you get to stay because your parents, like, live here or whatever. That's fine. Let's find you somebody with good prowess. Go down to the person who was strong, who was this person. There we go, and we'll drag her into court. That's fine. Was she already in my court? Oh, oops. And then, yeah, then it's Cernian. Sort by prowess. Actually, we need to turn on this as well. Then try and find somebody who's not already in our court, like one of these people. How about you? I could bring Hale into our court. Sure. Let's do that. And unpause. And then we get a ton of messages saying everybody's married off to all sorts of different people, which is fine. We were expecting that. Right. Now we just check the list again. Nobody is unmarried. Fantastic. Now, we go back down here, we go into religion, and we go, who is not our religion? And we just sort out anybody who we find. So there we go. Demanding conversion seems to just be working for most people, so I'll just do that. There we go. Having everybody in our court be our religion means there's less people who are going to be murdering each other, which, you know what, probably works pretty well for me. You need like a little gift? That's okay, I'll give you a little gift. That's fine. Then you'll convert. And then you as well convert. Wonderful. So let that go through. A bunch of them are converting. Hey, our level of splendor went up, which means that new children get more prestige and we get extra long reign opinion, which is great because I think our long reign opinion is maxed. Our son has learned the Altmeris language? Really? Okay. Is that from... Wait, he learned it from this person? From this Chancellor? Okay, he must have done it via an event. That's kind of weird. Anyway, whatever. In here. So now everybody is actually our religion. That's fine. Actually, we could do this and then also search for religion. That's okay. Cool. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to look for children in our court. Well, this is going to be a very easy thing to do. It was suggested that I find, like, reasonable educators for children in my court if I could, just so that, you know, they get proper educations. Currently, you don't actually have an education focus or whatever, because you're only 2, but that's fine. Wait, this must be incorrect. This isn't the only child in our court. No, it's not, because our daughter, like, you're in our court. Wait, no, it's, yeah. Wait, our great-granddaughter is in our court, so she's a child in our court. Why does she not show up on this list? That's interesting. Is she not in my court? We're her liege, so we should be. Huh. I'm wondering whether I've set something else here. Let's reset to default. Court. And then child? Huh. But she won't show up on the adult list either. Oh, does she show up in the all list? No. Interesting. So why doesn't she show up on... Oh, because she's visiting someone else's court. Because we have her being educated in somebody else's court. Oh. Well, that makes sense. Okay, we really just have one child in our court. That's fine. Right, now we've done that. I did have a look around and thought about some things. I considered that actually, because Khajiit has partition as its succession law, I was like, ooh, could we do something with that? And the answer is yes, we could. If we were to kill the person who's in charge of Khajiit, what would happen is one would go to this person, and he would get all of that land, and the other would go to her daughter, and she would get this land. The problem with that is that we are really bad at intrigue. We have 0 intrigue, so I just don't think it's going to work. So, as much as that's a plan we could do, it's not going to happen. I was asked in the comments, do we have any cultural traditions free? No, we have no space to enhance our culture whatsoever. So, that's fine. I think what we might do is we might call a hunt, and then we'll figure out what we're doing after that. Rampaging wolf. Do I want to kill it? Yeah, I think we kill it. I slew the beast and it got me a hunting trophy. Wonderful. Right, are we building everywhere? Yes, we are building everywhere. Who do we have truces with? We have a truce with Khajiit, but not with Anvil. We could raid Anvil, I guess. We could raid this little bit of their land. That's a reasonable thing to do. We could also raid Dunmeris over here as well. Now that we've got like a little path in. Yeah, let's raid Dunmeris. We've already raided Anvil apparently, but we could raid in here. Nobody will have raided in here. Look at this. It's like got full loot bars. Oh, and they're in a war which they're defending in. This is perfect. We'll just like sneak our way in here, raid a bunch of their stuff and leave. This one, raid it. Nice. So we take attrition here, 300. Are we okay taking 300? I think so. Yeah, I think I'm okay doing that. Here, Fire and Blood. We will, of course, take the development progress, because that's going to push our development up again. Although, actually, it's already at 11 out of 100. I thought it was sitting at, like, 90 or whatever, but whatever. Let's do that again. So, attack that land. Then, we'll move our way along to their capital, which will cost us more casualties, but I think is really going to be worth it, because getting that capital gives us a chance of all of our things that trigger on capitals triggering. If I go to the right menu. So like this one. Increased chance of capturing a prisoner while raiding a ruler's capital. So this seems pretty good. Right to inform you of a most appalling discovery I made about Keeper Aldeth. Okay. This woman is engaging in unsavory and dishonorable activities behind your back. I know. I sincerely hope that bringing this sensitive information to your attention will prove my unwavering loyalty towards you, my tree thane. So I can say, cool, thank you, or you better forget all about that. I'm going to say you better forget all about that. We already know that she plots against us on the regular. It's just, you know, whatever. What are we going to do? Nope. We have no room for you. You are not a Bosmer. I would have to take attrition walking here. I think we just head back to base. I think this is fine. Did I really take attrition doing that? What about if I go this? Yeah, that's better. I'll just take that route back. The route that doesn't take attrition. There we go. We got some extra renown. We got 36 development growth for all of our holdings. Well, spread between all of our holdings. Money, prestige, and piety. Wonderful. Alright, we'll disband. Let our army reinforce up. And we'll think about what to do next. We could maybe raid elsewhere. I mean, it's got 55 loot. It's definitely tempting. You know what? Let's do it. They're in a war. Let's just do a little raiding, you know? Just like a little raiding here. And then, like, could I just walk along here? It would take 300 casualties. But we get a chance to raid 2 things. Let's do it. Ooh, we captured someone. Can I ransom you? No. Well, why don't you convert and then leave my site? That's fine. Marshal earns respect, so that gets his popular opinion. Elsewhere's war just ended. Get out of there. Get out of there quick. Yeah, they might be coming for revenge. Hey, so we got like pretty much as we got from that raid in this raid as well. Wonderful. That's good. Disband the troops. Actually, can you raid here? No, they have 16,000 troops. Why are we poking that bear? That bear is far too strong to be poked. You have 12,000 troops. What about at the top here? Let me just quickly raise an army. I don't actually need the army to be raised. I just need to be able to see the raiders screen. Yeah, so we could raid all over. No, we can't because we have a truce. I was like, why am I not raiding Khajiit? Oh, well, maybe it's because you have a truce for 3 years? Okay, sure. This is already our culture and faith. There's a temptation, definitely, to continue conquering here. Into Anvil's land, there's absolutely no reason, particularly not to raid them. The only thing is, we actually don't need Anvil's land anymore. Anvil's land is kind of optional. And the reason I say this is, if we were to look at, like, getting this, getting the kingdom, currently what we would need is ignoring all the bits at the top, we would need to have 8 out of 9 required counties, and for the current holder to not control any of its de jure lands, right? Because they consider our faith to be hostile, they need to control none of our de jure lands. So, it only actually matters what she holds, like these bits of land up there. Anvil's land doesn't matter here, because if we take all of her land, we're going to have enough counties. We're definitely going to have enough duchies if we want it. So it pretty much means that we can take the whole thing. So, yeah, it's interesting. However, what it would allow us to do, potentially, is it would allow us to slow down our succession crisis. Because if we take this one, then this one, we still have like normal succession happening, as in all of our land goes to, well, not all of our land, but like, I guess all of the land that we have will be underneath the duchy we currently hold, right? Because we'll only control 2 holdings in this duchy, only 1 in this duchy is held by someone else, so it won't create a new one. However, if we went in this way and took Grimwatch first and took these ones, that means that it would, in theory, split our land off into Grimwatch here. Which also, given it's our son having it, would be our son would take Grimwatch plus that land and maybe like this bit of land as well, and it's all sorts of problems. So potentially taking 1 bit of land would be good here. I don't know. I'm kind of 50-50 on it. We could also just declare a war to take the kingdom at some point, but again, I don't want to do that, so that's fine. Oh wait, our daughter's 16? Did she finish her education? She did. Or granddaughter, I should say. She got a martial education at level 2. Which I think level 2 education is what every single one of our children we've had educated has got, which is a little bit annoying, but that's fine. It's still pretty good stats, and they will improve with time. Let's find her someone to marry. So we're looking for somebody with an inheritable trait, yeah. And then we're really looking for genius, right? Genius or attuned, ideally both. Let's see if there's any geniuses around. There are no geniuses. Okay. What if I go to all? Nope. Okay, just thought I'd check. What about attuned? There's nobody who's attuned. Really? Nobody. Huh. Okay, what about acute? There is an acute. Paris Oakvale. He is shrewd, acute, has the lifespan trait. He's potentially okay. He's a seducer. He would be fine, I think. He would definitely be what I would describe as fine. Wait a second. I've seen this character before, haven't I? I don't remember who we married him off to, but we definitely married him off to somebody. Huh. Okay. This, I think, would be a fine marriage. Wait, is this... Maybe he's just very similar to... I was thinking maybe he was just very similar to the... to her father. I don't know. To her grandfather? No. Okay, I don't know where I've seen Peras before, though. He would be okay. I think he is perfectly reasonable. He only has one inheritable trait, but that would be fine. Let me just have a look and see if we have Aetheric. Aetheric? Nobody is Aetheric. Okay. And then I'll just scan. Yeah, he's probably our best option. We do have a great grandson we could potentially marry off who is fecund and quick, but I don't think that's the best option. And they're probably still related. Yeah, why don't you marry this 98-year-old? Sure. That seems like that's going to be a solid marriage. Right. Do that. Water dance. We can now build the next thing. Let's get war camps here for an extra night. Sparring grounds are building in both of these, so we're going to have 2 knights coming out here, which means we'll have 18 knights in total. Crazy numbers. Okay. I think we should probably declare war. I mean, we've pretty much integrated this one. Yeah, I guess so. Right, I just need to think about what to do. Do we still have the truce with Khajiit? We do. Well, let's maybe declare war on Anvil then. Who's Anvil's ally? Baron Panundus, who has no troops. Okay. This seems reasonable. I think I would like to take Dawnmead. I think that's going to be good for us. Yeah. Let's declare a war. Going to move our rally point up here. Actually, we can move it one more. We're going to raise all of our troops. And we're just going to walk our way into the war. So that'll be this one. This is land that we can't hold ourselves, by the way. Just in case you're wondering, because it's, you know, a castle holding. So, at some point, we're going to have to give that away. Ooh, they got a holy order. Doesn't make them that strong. Okay, but it's interesting that they have it. I think we have to finish this siege. I don't think we can do anything with them until we finish it, because we want taking war score. Afterwards, though, we've got options. I said I was going to go down this path next, right? Yeah. So Bellum Justum, which lowers Casus Belli cost by 50%, which would have made this war slightly cheaper, but let's not worry about that. Head up this way. Prisoners captured during the siege. Let's get my 50 gold. Okay. Let's get another 10 gold. Oh, that's another army. Let's get another 22 gold. I'm going to march my way directly in here. I'm happy to fight you. Yeah. We get the Valenwood Hills bonus for an extra 8 defender advantage, apparently, although I don't think it ever actually adds in. But yeah, you get absolutely destroyed. Wonderful. How many survived? A reasonable number, actually. We can ransom you for 30 gold. Okay. It's good money doing all of this. Oh, I accidentally just closed the window rather than doing anything meaningful with it. Head down here. Let's try and catch these people. We are going to catch them over here. Right. Hey, we wiped out their forces. We captured this random dude. Can I execute him? No, that's not allowed. Okay, well, I guess I'll just, like, demand your conversion and ask you to leave. That's fine. He is... Wait, so the Knight of Grand Mistress Potem of the Knights of the Eight. Ah, so we're converting literally somebody who is part of the Holy Order. Yeah, that's not good for them. Actually, stay here. We have great supply limit here. Let's split up and then, you know, reinforce. Or resupply, I should say. Okay, this is fine. Just chill. We're resupplied. Merge up. They got on boats, which means they've just spent money to get down here. Probably not the best use of their small amounts of money. You have, however, delayed my increased control in county task because, you know, you came and started sieging it. Let me just recontinue that task. Did we wipe them out? Oh yeah, they're wiped out. Wonderful. We're capped on war score. Yup, of course. Right, move our way up here. Do I see anything worth sieging here? Temple holding, castle holding. No, nothing really worth sieging. Okay, so let's just go up here and make sure they don't, you know, try and siege against us. You really want to take this fight? I personally wouldn't have done that if I were you, but you know, that's fine. I like just converting them and letting them go. It's like setting off little time bombs for later. See what happens in different realms. Right, clear these out. That's fine. Split in two. Do this, and now we just chill. Got anything else to build? Yeah, let's build some gathering huts. Let's see what else we got around here. Temple, we can build the next thing here, so maybe we'll get ourselves some hill farms or some pastoral lands. Oh, I can't do that one because that's the one we actually hold. Okay, never mind. This one, however, we can build. Yeah, let's get ourselves yeah, some barracks. That seems good. Then on the temple here, we could build ourselves some farms and fields. Then on the city here, we're fully built. Okay, Death Song Cleft, we're fully done. This one... Ooh, we could actually build up the temples here as well. Get more taxes. It's fine. This one here in Grimwatch, we're already building up to max, or they're building up to max. Don't know which one it was. Right, merge. You have made the you have made Elsewhere like us a little bit more, which is impressive, given that we literally just finished raiding them. Esquima's court. Somebody's plotting to kill my knight. Oh no. Anyway. We've done that. Did we just capture more people? Of course we did. Do a little mass ransom. Level of dedication to our faith went up to devoted servant, which is basically just countering the fact that we lost one earlier. Like I think 2 episodes ago, last episode? I can't remember. Anyway. Chill. How's our tech looking, by the way? Just while it popped into my head. For plenary assemblies. We're 31 years away. Okay. Well, you know, there's not really a lot we can do about it except continue to increase development. That's about our only option here. They keep putting people on boats. Do they not realize that boats are incredibly expensive? Like, oh, I guess not. Maybe it's free? You know what? It could be that the AI do occasionally get things for free, like because it's too difficult. Like I think in EU4 the AI often don't take attrition at all. I think it's the same in CK2 as well. They just don't take attrition because it's they're just too stupid, effectively. So it just ignores that mechanic. I'm wondering whether it's the same thing for them on boats, like whether they pay for it or not. They basically just go, nah, we'll just give it to them for free. I don't know. Anyway. Expand our troops. We now have this land. This is Thizrini, which needs to both be converted in faith and converted in culture. Cool. And then, once we've done that... oh, it's got 9 development though, so actually converting its culture is going to benefit us for once, which is nice. But yes, we also want to change the owner of this one. Now, this line is kind of set in stone. I could invite this random grandson, I suppose, over. But you're probably in line to something via your mother. Yeah, probably. So we don't really want to do that. This line ended too soon. How about you? Yeah, we could go for our great-grandson here. We could invite him to court and give him the land. In fact, I don't think we need to invite him to court. There we go. Yeah. That seems good. We'll put him in charge. I was just checking that I didn't have to say, yeah, you can go and marry whoever you want. That's fine. He will. Great, so now he's got that land, we can start building it up. No, popular opinion needs to be positive. Never mind. We're almost ready to start building it up. Yeah, that's fine. Let's call a hunt. Keep doing that. Felling a beast. We'd think it a creature from myth, perhaps a god disguised in human form. It's the largest wolf I've ever seen. So we can sell it for 85 gold, making a profit on our hunt. We can have it made as a beautiful trophy for my great-granddaughter. It'll be stuffed and sent to the Sylvanar. You know what? Sure, let's make them like us. I don't know what the benefit's going to be, but let's make them like us. Sure. That seems fine. Okay. And now we chill. There's nothing to worry about. No weird things happening. Any children happening here? No, although now you are a flagellant. Okay, which means you were stressed at some point. Deft diplomacy. My Chancellor has worked hard to convince our neighbouring realms and vassals that the peace treaty I entered with King Apos of Anvil is flawed, illegitimate, and unfair to me. Oh, so we could just declare war on Anvil again and just take this last bit of land? Now that's not really as appealing to me. Oh, never mind, move this out of the way. That's not really appealing to me because if we look at the duchy, we take this, it means the moment we take the next bit of land off of these guys, it would start the point where our succession could cause land to split. So I'm not a huge fan, but it is nice, in theory. I mean, I guess it means we can raid them sooner. Anyway, there we go. I'm in a tent at an encampment bordering the Ta of Dunay, tasked with guarding, gauging the tensions between our realms, and then this person comes over and picks a fight with me. Oh, really? Oh, really? I think we have a little bit of combat. Yeah, I think combat would probably be good here. Yeah, let's do it. With this guy, okay. Oh no, that's fine. It's the same person. They just put on different clothing. So let's start with knife to hand, which we've used previously, which gives you 4 intrigue. Something that actually means that our intrigue stat goes above 1. Form was good. Their stance is failing. Then we do this one, which gives us high and medium, but also raises our dread. So our dread is starting to take up again. Then we can potentially do this again, and we win. Nice. We bested the enemy commander. Wonderful. And we got our 100 martial lifestyle experience from it. So we're pushing even further down here. Nice. Carrying on. Buildings are finishing. It's all looking pretty good across the board. Don't think there's anything else we can build anywhere. I think we're okay. Somebody's plotting to kill Cernan, or Cernian, but it doesn't really matter. The map. Yes, it has been pointed out to me, by the way, that the more vigilant happens either way. And I know that on this event, and I know that's the case. What I was looking at previously when I was looking at them was, do I actually want the character? If the answer is no, I don't want the character in my court, there's no reason to imprison them, right? We might as well just let them be culled by the game's systems for characters you don't interact with. But if we imprison them, we could potentially release them for conversion and take them. Like this one seems okay, because you're attuned. That seems great to have in our court. So let's do that. Let's imprison them. We then negotiate a release like this. And suddenly, they're in our court, and we have this person with great stats and all sorts. I mean, they don't really have great stats, but, you know, you get what I'm saying. I want to do find spouse on you. You're literally the only person available? Alright, I mean, I guess I'll drag this amazing physician to my court. Why not? That seems fine to me. There is actually a bit of logic in not converting them first, then dragging people to our court with them, because then you can convert both of them, and we can get people from different religions into our court more easily. It's potentially good. Hey, martial lifestyle experience. We're going to go down this path. Naval speed doesn't matter, but living off the land is huge for the supply capacity. I think that's the best option for us. Let me just double check. Yeah, I think that's huge. Because supply capacity, well, raid speed's nice as well, but supply capacity means that basically we don't have to back off from wars as quickly. We can just sit as in a doom stack for longer, which helps you a little bit against the AI. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.